Ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay, there's a million more than last time. What do I do? How do I get these guys off there?
Well, I would have pulled the, let's get the feeder off real quick. We're gonna set this down. Now turn it over and make sure your queen's not on the bottom. Yeah, look at the bottom and just, it's rare, but she could be running up there.
Yeah.
So now you're good. She's not on there. So you can either,
To go in there.
well, you can set these over here. Yeah, we'll set them over there. Those bees can climb up and get on the front up there.
So what do you do with ants?
They don't really mess with the bees. They're just kind of annoying for you. Look, there's no ants inside the colony.
Was on this
There's these ants. We actually dropped those on there.
Right.
They weren't actually in there. Okay, so you get, looks like they're concentrated over here. There's still some honey over here.
This is where she was last time.
Well, is your entrance on this side? Yeah. See, they've moved over to get in line with your entrance. Look,
they've got this all blocked.
Your entrance is right here.
Right.
So they like to be by the entrance to control the airflow. So that's why they've moved over.
Okay. So which one are we pulling first?
Well, I would start on the end, and they're way out of the way over here, so you can start with this one. Especially with the way they got that burr comb there. So that's drawn.
This was a new one that I put in.
When did you put this in?
Back, I don't know, whenever I talked to you. Hoping that she would lay here, because...
You looks like you had some die when it got cold in there.
That was from before.
Oh, okay. So they never even went over there and cleaned it.
They haven't done anything to that. Now this is where...
this freaking ant's biting me. Check this crap out.
This is where she was, but see how...
There's some brood there.
This is heavy. There is?
See right there?
No.
Are they dead, or are they... they might have moved and those died.
I don't know.
Let me see. I got it. This has still got honey in it.
Like that all?
Yeah. Yeah, so they died. They just moved away from here, and those just got too cold. But it looks like they put some nectar in here recently.
That is where she was last time, so I don't know.
Well, she's moved over, and
Right,
when it it's been cold this weekend. It's been warm, but then it got cold.
Right.
So I guess you can put this on your little stand, huh? See that bee fly up and get that? Your bees are jerks.
Hey.
Look at her coming up here.
See, this is what I put on either side, hoping that she would start laying in there, but obviously she didn't.
She will when she needs it. They're just not big enough to support that much brood. They'll use it. There's nothing wrong with that frame.
Yeah, but my goal last time was to make sure she...
Look at them all looking up at you.
Oh, this needs... So this is close enough. We might see eggs, right?
No, there'd be more bees on it. You're not going to see anything on that frame. They've used it as a brood frame in the past, obviously, but...
Okay.
You might see something on this frame over here. We got some coverage on this.
Come on, move out of the way, little bees. Don't squish anybody.
Okay, so you got brood.
Okay, that's what I did not have last time. You mean the closed capped ones?
Yes. Yep, see that bee hatching right there?
Oh, yeah.
See, the other ones, they had
had
started to hatch, but they weren't moving, so I knew they had died.
I had maybe this many last time altogether.
Bees altogether?
Bees altogether. That is about all I had.
That bounced back from nearly, that's
was,
basically
yeah,
dead.
They were nearly...
You're not going to see anything over there.
They were nearly gone.
But, so let me see that. I just want to see. I got it.
Do you see eggs?
There's really young larvae. Yeah, I see eggs.
Really? Where?
Up here, like right in there.
just don't see them.
They're small.
Yeah.
Do you see the really young larva in there though, at least? See how the larva gets bigger and then smaller and goes out?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
You see the little, the white grubs.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes.
Now
yes.
keep
Okay,
looking
yes.
out, and as you go out,
Oh, okay.
they get smaller and smaller, and then eventually it's just a dot right in the middle.
Okay, I see.
It's stuck and standing upright.
Right.
Do you see the egg?
I don't see the eggs, but my eyes are not as good.
Okay, so the eggs are like right around in this
okay,
region.
there I saw one. It's kind of dark in there, I think is the problem. But yeah.
Believe it or not, that makes it easier. If it's on the white, it's even harder to see. But I don't see the queen on this frame. But she's probably on the next one.
What's wrong with that one?
Which one?
Just an old bee? That one.
No, that's a baby bee.
Oh, it's a baby bee? Aww.
Yeah, she just emerged. So when they first hatch, they have a lot more hair, and as they get older, it rubs the little hairs off, and then they get darker.
Baby bee.
Yeah. So we'll try to put this kind of back in the same orientation that it was before.
I'm super excited because
They're chewing a lot of wax capping, interestingly.
What?
There's a lot of wax capping on the ground. And then you've got drones. You've obviously got a lot more brood on this frame than the one before, which is good because they're pretty small.
I wonder if she's underneath them all.
Could be. She's probably going to be on this side because it's the side that was away from the sunlight, even though it's not real bright out right now. She'll kind of try to hide from the light.
I don't see her.
But you've got eggs over here, so.
Oh yeah, now I totally see those.
Those cells aren't quite as long.
I think it was just enough of an angle. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you got to try to angle the cell.
So cool.
You got to try to angle the cell where it's straight up and down.
And then it gets to the egg. That is sweet.
Not too bad, actually.
It's so cool.
See that girl there? She's opened up, and that's her Nasanov gland.
What's she doing?
She's letting the other bees know to come land over here, like this is where home is.
Oh, wow. Oh, there she is.
Oh yeah, she's still marked. Oh, she's laying an egg.
Oh wow.
See her butt's down in the cell.
Oh, that's so cool.
Was she having trouble? Pinch it off there, girl.
Oh, that is amazing. Sweet.
I don't know why it's taking her so long to lay it, but her butt's down in the cell nonetheless.
Yep, there's eggs everywhere on there. All right, I'm encouraged. Literally, this was not much of a hive.
There's a lot of young bees on this frame. I'm sure you can probably tell.
Yeah.
See that bee right next to her?
Yeah.
How they look kind of fuzzy and
yeah.
Those are the newly emerged.
That is so sweet.
Oh, she's back up and moving. See, she's looking down in that cell to see if it's empty. Thought she was gonna lay in it.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
She's checking that one.
Yeah. She's like, dudes, get out of my way. Should we put it back?
Yeah, if you're done. I mean, you saw what you needed to see.
Yeah. So where do I put her?
I'd put it right back how it was.
Isn't it like this?
No, was it?
Over here, yeah, because I picked it up like this and.
Oh, and then you turn it around. Okay.
We've got a problem here, though.
What's the problem?
Look at the next hive. The next one is growing on too.
I got this if you want to let go.
See that? It's an outcrop of.
Yeah. It's up to you if you want to deal with it right now or not.
Well, do we need to make sure they're not making another queen?
No, they're not.
They're not. Okay.
There's plenty of room to lay. And she's still on this side, right? So I'm going to put them in this way. Put them right back where they were. And then we'll watch and kind of see where she is. I see her. She's on the part that's sticking out, but I'll just ease this over. where I know I didn't squish her, and we're good to go. Now you can put it back and you won't have to worry about squishing her.
Do I need to worry about what goes
Okay,
away?
you just wound up like 5 bees by doing that.
Oh yeah, you kind of did, didn't you? Sorry guys.
You put it back, ideally kind of how it was. All these are empty frames, so it doesn't matter too much, but I'd scoot that back over, yeah,
Okay.
sooner rather than later, in case she crawls. She probably won't crawl around to this side, but
It's already stuck.
there you go. Now you don't have to be scared at all about injuring the queen. They're kind of mad because of this weather, and
Yeah. This is the heavy one. That's so freaking heavy. So will they go over there and get stuff to eat off that one?
yeah, if they need to. There's a trickle flow on right now though, so it'll probably just kind of sit over there like it is.
What's a trickle flow?
There's just a little bit of nectar coming in. Well, at least in my house. I don't know about here, but I'm assuming because there were some cells that looked like they had nectar in them.
Okay, how do you just push it?
Yeah, it's just that propolis is so cold. If it was real hot out, it'd be a lot easier.
Right.
You'd get stuff all over your gloves, but
Okay, so I don't want to put the feeder back on, right?
I'm not feeding mine right now, and it looks like they've got this feed over here,
Yeah.
so I'm not worried about it. And it's not. We don't have a lot of cold.
Did the ants go away? Let's get rid
Not
of them
entirely,
ants,
but
right?
nah, they're just gonna come right back up in. I mean, you can if you want. We can shake them off, but they're just gonna find their way back up.
So when do I need to put something? I don't have to worry about putting something up further up, right? For right now.
You don't have to. If you wanted to, you could put a sugar block or something on there, or you could even feed
I don't
them.
have any sugar
You can
blocks.
feed them sugar water if you want to. I mean, the likelihood that they're gonna build up enough to really give you excess honey is pretty low. So if you wanted to feed them, you can feed them. Well, what I'm saying is you don't have to worry about contaminating your honey because you're probably not gonna get any anyway. So if you wanted to feed them just to help them out, you can. But I don't know that they need it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
They had a little bit in there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be raining, so they're not gonna be able to get a whole bunch right now. But it's also gonna be warm enough. It's gonna be in the 70s every day that they can migrate over and get to that. The issue would be if it was real cold. There were like 2 spaces before all that honey over here.
Can you move it over?
No, because it's warm enough.
Right.
If it was gonna be down like cold for a week or something like that,
Right.
then they might get stuck over here and not be able to get over to the honey, even if it's just a few inches away.
Well, that was fun.